Hello, ladies. It's been a while. I had to put on my most favorite wig to come on here because I didn't want to come on here with just my wig cap on because that's not cute. But I wanted to talk about kind of everything wigs. I want to show you the different ones that I have so that you know kind of whenever I'm saying these things like fixed part and things like that, you'll know what I'm talking about. This, like I said, is one of my most favorite wigs. It's Kennedy. It comes in several different colors. This is the most new wig wear friendly wig in my opinion because it does have a part in there. Now this part I have gone in to make it look more natural, and I've actually put a little bit of foundation on there so that it more so matches my skin tone. And I've also taken and shifted this part to the side so that it's a little bit more of a side part instead of a middle part. This unit also has some little baby hairs already in there, but I kind of keep them tame-ish. So it's in a rose color too that I think I'm gonna get next. It's so pretty. But yeah, so you can wear it to the middle, which is how it's normally designed. It takes me back to when I was a kid and I used to wear my hair down the middle, but still very pretty. The curls stay in really well. But like I said, I like to just shift it to the side like that. But okay, so I'm gonna show you how I do my hair under the wig. So literally I have not glued this down. I haven't done anything but put my hair up and put the wig on. So that's what I really, really love about these, is you don't have to tape them down if you don't want to. So literally I like to take bobby pins. I keep them, this is for toothpicks normally, but I'll keep my bobby pins in here and I will always take my hair straight back. So I'll take this back, kind of twist it a little bit. You'll see there's a bobby pin right there. Take these up and back, twist them. Again, there's a bobby pin right there. Same on the side, take it up, twist it and bobby pin it with the last bit of hair. Now, I don't have as much hair as probably a lot of you ladies do, but this is where you'll kind of adjust for your specific hair. I will take and twist and place it up and put a bobby pin or two right there. You can actually take and split it off into two sides. If you have a lot of hair, you can take one side, twist it up and over, to here, and then around your head and kind of create more of a concentration of hair in the back right here. Because these wigs do have a little bit of room on the inside where you can keep some hair. It does have some give. So over the weekend my cousins have gobs and gobs of hair. So there's literally this big old hunk of hair, and it really nicely sets into the bottom of the wig. So it's really nice. I finger through these a lot. Any synthetic wig, they do recommend using synthetic shampoos and conditioners. And the reason really for that is because it's not the same material as natural hair, and also it tends to be more moisturizing because it is synthetic fibers. They're going to get dry a little bit, I personally recommend using a professional shampoo and conditioner when that's moisturizing, when that's reparative, and also using a leave-in conditioner. If you start to have a wig that you've had for a long time, or just if it's curlier, the curlier wigs are going to tangle a little bit easier. So you can get just a leave-in conditioning spray it in there, comb it through. When you first get a unit from me, and now I don't know where I put it, but it will come with the wig caps and it will come with a comb, which of course I don't know where I put it. I literally have a pile of wigs over here, so I'm sure it's somewhere in there, but it's a nice wide tooth comb that you can use to comb through your units. But so this is, like I said, this is Kennedy. So she's kind of a steel. I know she looks really blonde, but she's a little bit of an ashy or steel color. and then with the dark roots. And then you can look and see the options, but look, you can see even my nail through the mesh. So the mesh is a little bit darker, as you can see under here. It's like a dark brown. A lot of them with the darker roots are gonna have that dark brown mesh. So you can kind of see right here, I actually took foundation and the same color as my bright pasty skin, and just filled that in right there. And then on top here, I took a little bit of foundation with more like a liner brush. Lola, no, it's okay. And then went and added it right to the line right here, and then just kind of smudged it softly with my hand. Okay, so when you go to apply your wig, let me start off with when you first get it. So let me find one that has not had the lace cut. So when you'll get it from me, it will come like the pictures. So, sorry, here's this gorgeous unit. It comes with, like I said, the lace already attached. This one is actually got that peachy color, peachy pink, rose gold color, but it actually has lighter brown roots, which is really why I got it, because it's so gorgeous and natural. But anyways, the point of it is it will come with this lace on here. So when we're talking about making them more natural, as you can see, my hairline, it's not a very solid hairline. A, because it's light, and B, just because I don't have no hair. But these come with a very solid hairline because they're catering to everyone across the board. So things that you can do, or that I can actually do before I send them to you, is to go through and pluck the hairline. So some of the units I'll tell you are pre-plucked hairline. That means they are the most natural looking units that are out there anywhere, because they have the spaces in between. They're not quite so solid. It looks a little bit softer, a little bit more like natural hair. Probably has some baby hairs in there as well. So when you first get your unit, if you don't have me do this, you can take a little mannequin head, and you can get these at Sally's. You can get these at pretty much any beauty supply, and you can use these to hold your wigs on. You can also take them, and like I said, when you first get them, see the hairline? This one is a really nice hairline. It's a little bit softer. It's not as solid as some of the darker ones. But like I said, you can go through and you literally will tweeze. Go in and tweeze, 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 and pull out just random hairs all along the hairline. Comb those out, get rid of that, maybe go in a little bit more just to soften this and make this look a little bit more like a natural hairline. And then you can go through with those. Some of what will pull out will become baby hairs by the way you're tweezing it. If it doesn't, you can actually go through with little tiny scissors and cut you some baby hairs to make it look even more natural. So that is an option. That's an option for me to do before I send it to you, if you do see a unit that you want to make look a little bit more natural. That's an option. Again, that's something you can do at home. I do recommend doing it before you cut the lace, because it is easier to hold on to the lace and then tweeze out those hairs. Okay, seriously, how pretty is she, right? This was like a big hit at the party because she's so much more natural. So, okay, so once you've cut the lace, or I'm sorry, once you've plucked out your hairline, I prefer to cut the lace starting in one corner. So right in the corner here, you'll see it makes a little cutout for where your ear would be, right here. So you're gonna cut all of this right up to where the hair starts. For some people, it is kind of a scary thing because, you know, once you cut it, it's gone. Absolutely. So again, that is an option if you want me to cut the lace before I send it. I only charge $10, so it's not anything huge. But then you don't have to worry about it, and you can just pop it on like the first one I had. But so yeah, you just cut right along where those hairs are. So if you've gone in and tweezed some hairs out, it's going to be a lot more softer of a hairline. So you're going to cut where those hairs end, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, so this one is so pretty. I can't remember her name at the moment because I'm trying to think of it. Okay, but let me put my Kennedy back on. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so once you get your girl, she's cut, she's been plucked, and she's been combed out, you're going to take, and again, so this one is a fixed part, so she's got her part already in there. So I kind of keep an eye on where I'm going to set that part. So if I want her to be a little bit more over here, so this is the back. Oh my goodness, there's a fly over here. Freaking annoying. Okay, so this is the back right here. There's a little comb. Some of them have combs, some of them don't. Also, there are straps. All of them come with straps. You can make them tighter if you have a smaller head, looser if you have a big head like myself, or if you have more hair. And they just slip right into that right there. And you can change the size, like I said. Okay, so I've got the sides all ready. So I will place my hands right here over the back. I'll actually shift it a little bit to the left because I know I want this to sit on my right. And then I'm going to take it, I shove my head in, I try and get the wig about right here. Shove my head all the way in, tuck it underneath. I think I might have pulled out some hairs. Hold on. Let me re-bobby pin when I was playing around. I'm just gonna bobby pin this underneath. You guys, if you're watching, make sure you make sure you say something so I can enter you in the drawing at the end of this. Okay, so shifted to the left because my part's gonna be on the right. I'm gonna set my head halfway in, pull this back. I hope you guys can see. Tuck that under, flip it up. So now it looks crazy, but again, it's more off to the right, and then I will pull it back right where my hairline sits. Knocking over waters. And then comb it out. And this is literally what I do when I go to work. I don't normally glue them down, but that is an option. If I was doing something more strenuous or something like that, maybe, but I don't really have the need to. But yeah, okay, so to make this look more real, you have a few other options also. I'm a TG girl, I love my TG, and this, like, I use it for weddings, like, this is not going anywhere. So this is a Masterpiece. This is TG's hardest holding hairspray with shine, and then there's Hardhead, which is the big silver one, like that is like glue. So I will take this, I'll pull my hair back just a little bit, and then right here on my hairline, let's go ahead and do it just because we're here. I will spray it really close. Oh, and I'm almost out. Okay, spray it on the hairline, and then I will move my wig up into place. Okay, and then here's the fun part. You're gonna be nice and annoyed by my hairdryer. But then I will take my hairdryer and a comb. I'm just gonna do it in this spot for right now because I am gonna be probably doing more Halloween looks and changing this wig, so I don't want to get it super glued. But so I'm gonna take my comb, and right where I put that, I'm gonna press down as I blow dry. So sorry for the noise. I'll also use my blow dryer sometimes to push it down and really set it. So the more you really press down on it, the more you're gonna set it into your skin and keep it in place. And then if you do this around your entire front of your head, it's gonna legit not go anywhere. Okay, so I just really did this spot right here. You can see. Oh, shoot. Let me do a little more. Should have done a little bigger spot. made a mess. See, this is why I don't do this all the time, because it takes more time to really get it set. And then this, you'll see a lot of girls will take their baby hairs and set them this way. Oh, I hope I'm not losing you guys. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm having apparently connection issues. Okay, so get it set in there. Let's do a little bit more. This is honestly best done when you have a little bit of extra lace on there. That way you have a little more to work with. And then, so you could do this when you first get your wig, if you're planning to wear it more than one day in a row, which I don't really recommend, but you could do this all the way around, get it set, and then go. But yeah, so you can do it, and then that will be like legit glued to your head. I got a little bit messy because I was kind of in a hurry, but okay, so this is, like I said, my basic fixed part. She's center part, comes in so many colors. Honestly, these don't need to be glued down, but it's always an option. If I do glue it down, it's just right there. Then to clean it off, you can take a makeup cleansing wipe or just wash it with some soap and water. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna move on to some of the other wig types. Okay, so super beginner. This was totally my first wig that I bought, like for myself, to be something more natural to wear. And she is a lace part wig. She's not lace front. So the difference in lace part and lace front is right in the front here, you'll see she's not very finished. So this is kind of very raw. You're seeing the tracks of the hair, you're seeing the baby hairs. It doesn't look quite as natural. That being said, I have catered this to myself to make it more natural by adding baby hairs and adding foundation to my part and kind of softening the part too. But so this is not lace front. So when you pull this back, you can see the tracks in there. The one I'm wearing is lace front. Now I don't have this fully set, but when you pull it back, you don't see the individual tracks. You see a softness. Okay, so I will a lot of times too, when I'll wear these, if I want to put it back behind my ears, I'll put a little bit of the front back or kind of pull a little, you know, something from here, just so it looks more like, oh, that's just her hair. She's just pulling it back like it's nothing, you know? So I'll kind of do that a lot at work. Obviously not working right now. But since it is a lot of hair, I will kind of find my ear in there and then tuck it in. But so you can do different things like that. You can also take these and kind of, you know, pin them back. You can take your lace fronts, especially if you like glue them down and actually put them back. I wouldn't recommend with these that are the fixed parts, but the ones that are free parts, which I'll show you in a minute, those you can wear up. So, okay, so we get the difference between non-lace front and then lace front. They're so much more natural. So the only one that you will ever see me sell that is not lace front would be the same version of this, but in blonde, and that would be this right here. Because I'm thinking of offering these custom colored into pastels like these. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you let me know. So I've just been playing. I've been having actually a lot of fun. I love what I do, and I love being able to offer this to other people as well. I really started this because people are like, you know, you're always doing something, you know, why wigs now? And, you know, not only am I getting older, but I have clients that they're also getting older, and starting to lose their hair. And that's, I mean, along with women's breasts, to be honest, those are the two things that really make us feel feminine. So I have a client that she got a hairpiece, and it's this much hair. It's semi-lace top, but actually not really in the part. And she paid $450 for it. And I just thought how insane that was, and how, you know, there has to be a place for me. I love what I do. I love working with hair. I love helping women feel better, because there's nothing like, I totally get off from like, oh my gosh, I saw your video and I tried it, and oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Or, oh my gosh, I'm wearing the new wig that I got and I feel so hot, and my confidence, you know, like I totally get off on that. I enjoy that. So that's why I'm here. If you guys have questions, I'm never going to be pushy. I'm never going to push you into purchasing something you don't want to, because it's your life. You're grown-ass women, so you make your own decisions. Anyways, okay, so moving on, I want to talk about more of the free part wigs. So this one, so these are newer units, and I apologize, I'm so horrible with the names even that I chose, but okay, so she's this gorgeous pinky, dusty rose kind of color. Okay, so with her, she, again, all of my units have these straps, so you can make them fit your smaller head or fit bigger heads. Again, these, like Athena, she's actually the pink version of Athena. They have a lot of room in here. So if you do have a lot of hair, you can actually twirl your hair in a bun and put that bun in the bottom of these units. So these are the ones that I was posting about the other day. These are like Lena, that actually is on order. So everybody that placed an order the other day, the order's being placed, so I will get them packaged and sent out within like a week and a half. It should be to you. So love that color. I know, isn't she so pretty? So yeah, this is, like I said, she just looks even more intense in person. I think it's maybe just the coloring on Facebook, but she's so long. She's so very like mermaid. It's really, really pretty. But so, okay, so she, like I said, just like Athena, has a lace front. Okay, so like this one just has the lace part, and it's a fixed part. She has a flexibility. You can part anywhere within this area, and you're gonna have a really natural finish. Again, you're not gonna have the fixed part in there, but if you want to, I mean, these look really natural even just softly put to the side. Okay, so let me actually see if, okay, I'm gonna try and peel this off so that I can put a lace top one, a free part. I'm gonna put on this one that I showed you earlier, the like dusty rose color with the brown roots. Again, she's a newer one also. So I'm gonna take and fix the straps to be a little bit smaller. But like I said, these are really big head friendly and big hair friendly, basically, because you need the space for your hair to go. Also, I haven't talked about wig caps really much yet, but I will in just a minute. Okay, so even though you have them, however tight you have them, they still have some give, so it's easy to get over your head. Easy to get over your noggin. Okay, so again, I'm gonna hold this from the back. This, I'm gonna take the very center in between my two fingers, and then I am going to, let me loosen this one. So I'm thinking that's gonna be too tight. Okay, so I'm gonna take them in between my two fingers, shove my head in there, try to get it about right here, and then pull that back. So, I don't know if you can see me, hey, pull that back under my hair. And then flip. It's the best part. Okay, so now I'm gonna take and adjust this back to my hairline. It's right there. Okay, so this is exactly how your wig is going to come. Isn't this pretty? So I really wish I knew where I put my comb, but I tend to finger through and then softly get it. Look at those curls. They're so pretty. So this kind of has a side part set in her. Okay, so sorry, I know that that looks funky, but okay, so if you are, again, going to stick your lace down, you'd stick it all the way down there. So see here. Okay. So once you have it on, oh, I hope I don't lose you guys. Okay, the connection's available. All right, so if you have it, which like I said, you don't really have to glue these down. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. But like if you were to wear your hair back, you can totally do it in this wig. If you want to part it in a different spot, like I said, you can do that in this wig and you're not going to see the like tracks from the hair below. Again, once you like cut the lace, you can, you know, kind of put it behind your ear, because then when you pull it forward, see how natural that looks. So yeah, so these are the free part units. So like the Charlie and those girls, Alex, or is Alex free part? I believe so. But yeah, those kind of girls, they are all the free part. In my opinion, it does look a little bit more softer and natural if you're trying to do like a side part. Can you guys see that? Very soft. So this, I would go in, put a little bit of foundation in there. It's not a super straight part. So in my opinion, honestly, that keeps it a little bit more natural. But she's long too. Isn't this pretty? I keep debating on keeping her for myself, because look at that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so like I said, this one is going to be more of a natural look than some of the others. All of the free part ones are. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this back off. Okay, so another option when applying your wigs is, and I will send you with these. So these are wig caps. So they're basically like a nylon for your head. So if you have more hair, these are nicer to kind of contain things. I tend to put a few bobby pins and go. So I am going to show you. So I'll start right here, pull it tight, go, and then I will, so if you have a lot of hair, you're gonna tuck it all up in there and under it, and you're gonna look real silly. So I have seen girls take and glue down this part first. What that's gonna do is it's gonna make your hair underneath lighter. So in essence, I guess you don't need to apply foundation underneath. I still do, because I like it to look softer. Like the one you just saw, you can see where the hairs come out. So I like to soften that with a little bit of foundation. So if you were gonna do this, you'd spray this here, you dry it, you do a couple layers, and then you'd put your wig on top of it. Then you can also do the same thing with the lace on the wig on top of it. That for me is too much. These honestly don't require all of that. And they're not synthetic, so you're probably not wearing them more than one day. But so when you do use these, you'll take it right back to your hairline. Let's see what other ones we have. So I have Jersey. You all have seen Jersey. She's freaking gorgeous. So let me try her on for you. Again, she's lace front. So you have the softness. She is a darker root. And then she's this gorgeous pink. So my cousin Lisa had her on the other day, and oh my gosh, so many people loved it and so many people thought it was real. So it's pretty awesome. But this is the unit. She comes in purple, teal, and red, and then this like rose gold color. So again, I'm going to take her from underneath. And I like to, again, part her on the side. So I'm going to hold it a little bit shifted to the side. Shove my head in, put it underneath. Whoosh. There you go. Pull it all up, get it into position right where your wig cap is. Again, this already has the foundation in there. Comb her out. She's got, again, a little bit of baby hairs. This one, again, is another, like, user-friendly, beginner-friendly. I mean, literally, you put her on, and she's flawless. She also comes with a little bit of baby hairs. I could have plucked this to make it look more natural, but honestly, I didn't really feel the need to. She is a little bit more fitted, which I really like, because then I don't have to like set her with anything, or but she does have give back here. I don't know if you can see that. There is a little bit of give for some hair back there. So, but okay, this is Jersey, and again, she is in a few different colors. So you can check the album for information on her too. But one of my favorites, again, I'll kind of put some of it back behind my ears, or she's got really nice dimension in her, so love this one. I just feel cute in it, and then I do get a lot of compliments. So I'm just gonna pull it off. So see how legit easy, like on, off, and like moving between units is? Okay, so I'm gonna show you a couple of like newer ones, and these are like extreme side parts. So it's a little bit different. There's still, again, the lace front, the lace part right here. But these are going to be a fixed part as well. So, but they are a side part. So I'm going to try this one. It says I have low network connection. I hope you guys are back. Okay, so like I said, we're doing extreme side part. So again, it's a fixed part, so I would go in and put foundation here to make it look more real. But we're gonna take and put this, again, hold it between our two fingers, that comb, shove our head in, halfway, tuck that under, and then get this in place. Okay. So this one's really fun. It's going to come forward because it is an extreme side part. But make sure you get it back to where your actual hairline is. And also it's going to have a lot more volume just because it is more of an extreme side part. But how fun is that? It's actually a really cute cut. I don't know about the color of it for me, to be honest, because this is like the color I dread. I'm like, cool, like nothing gold, nothing anything, but it's actually really fun, and it's kind of fun for like fall. So yeah, loving them all so far. Girl, I know it's so hard to pick a favorite, but I do have some more coming that I'll be able to show you girls. I think you're gonna like. Okay, so another extreme side part. So when I had a vote between the teal and the pink, this was the pink one. So it's like a very, very soft pink, but it actually has blonde in there as well. Super, super fun, like sassy, which I like. Okay, so again, this is a deep side part. So you're gonna see the actual, that's the parting space. Again, that's where you would put your foundation. And then again, I'm gonna take in between the back. Put it on, tuck it under. This is a little bit easier to get in place because it is short. So yeah, then you just adjust it to right where your hairline is. Oh my God, I freaking love this one. I'm totally actually gonna have to wear this to work this week. Well, that would be tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, this makes me feel a little bit like Marilyn Monroe-ish, but like a modern. But yeah, so these are, like I said, so this is a fixed part. again, an extreme side part. I haven't done anything to this. I haven't even cut the lace, like I said. You can do fun things with it. I mean, you can take, you know, pin it up if you want. You can pull some of it back. Just kind of play with it. The curls are so fun. They're like that done undone curls. It kind of covers my face that's going crazy, which is always good. A nice way to store your units is, like I said, to buy a wig like this from Sally, or I'm sorry, a wig stand like this from Sally's, or any kind of beauty supply. You can display them on that. I have too many to do that with and too small of a house, so I actually it's supposed to be a holder for like ties or maybe even belts. I don't know, but it's about this length. It's got hooks that come up from it. So I will take my wigs and I will take them where the combs are, and then I will loop that comb through there. So they're just kind of hanging right there, you know, and I can keep a few on there. Also, because I have too many, I keep my more costume cosplay ones actually in bags. I lay them out, get them nice and neat, and I will actually roll them up so that the straight ones can kind of stay straight and the curly ones can kind of keep their curl. And then I actually put them in bags, and then I have it in a I guess it's like a 18 by 18 or a 12 by 12 maybe, and then I just put them in there. My nicer ones and the ones that I'm selling that are a lot nicer, I will actually put in bigger bags, and they're the same bags that I actually ship them out in. So I will just fold them up nicely in there, place them in the bag, and then they'll go in the box as well. So that's always an option. I do have two more. I'll try them for you. I feel really like extra like cute and sassy in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one off. Again, I'm gonna move this up a little bit just so she's right back at the hairline. Like I said, I don't normally use these regularly, but okay, so this would be an example of like how I would keep it for myself in my bag, inside my box, and all of that. Okay, so again, this one is lace front. It's a little bit smaller of a parting space. This is another one of the new units, but you do have flexibility within that space to part it. I'm gonna just hook my little hooks to make it fit my head. So I can do a more detailed one on actually like cutting the lace, or if you guys want an actual video on creating baby hairs and like cutting around the hairline, we can do that. You guys just let me know. Again, put it about halfway, get that under. There we go. And then this one, long and blonde. Isn't this fun? Okay, so again, this one, I really wanted to find some that had more natural hairlines or and natural root colors as opposed to just being really black. But so this is a really nice, I need to actually smooth out right at the hairline again, or right at the roots right here. But this is a fun, like super long blonde unit. Again, y'all, I wish I had my iPad here so I could look up the names. I'm such a dope. But this one is so long and pretty. So it's more of a golden blonde, which again, I don't normally go for, but like the texture of it, it feels really natural. It's really easy to smooth and straighten, and it is super long. So again, this I can change up the part you know, depending on where I want it to be. I like to keep a side part. So doing something like that. You can even go in and flat iron and make this a little bit smoother. But yeah. So here's another one. Can you style the wigs like with heat? I hear some say you can with synthetic hair. Okay, so these are heat safe up to 400 degrees. If you have a Chi flat iron that does not let you change the temperature, more than likely it is 410 degrees. So those, honestly, you don't want to use on here because too high of heat is going to do a couple of things. It's going to damage the hair. It's going to dry out the hair. You can go through and, like, say if you have it for a while and your ends start to get, you know, a little bit dry, you can go through and cut the ends. But if you go through and put a flat iron of 410 or higher up here, you're going to singe off all that hair and you can't do anything but get a new wig. So I don't recommend anything over 400. I actually have a flat iron that I got from Sally. It's super inexpensive, and I set mine at 375, and that's perfect to get it. I just take my time, and I will take smaller sections and then work those sections down, and then, you know, you can clip it up while you're working or whatever you want to do. So keep the questions coming if you have any more. Okay, so this is my last one I'm going to try, and oh my gosh, ladies, let's like switch gears because that's how my brain works. 31 Days of Halloween. They are coming along. So cool. Like, I've literally, most of you know, last year I had surgery over a year ago now, shoulder surgery, and I'm a hairstylist, I'm a makeup artist, so there were a lot of things I couldn't do. And then after I got my sling off, I could actually start to do makeup. So my first thing back, did my sugar skull, which I've posted about, and then I ended up doing 9 more looks last year while I was recovering before I went back to work. So this year I decided to push myself and celebrate my year post-surgery and do 31 looks. And everybody goes, oh my gosh, really? But I've done 31 looks starting since July. So I am 23 in. I just did a zombie makeup last night, and that got pretty gross and gory, and I scared my husband a little bit, which is always fun. But I'm having a lot of fun just seeing what I can do. Some have been duplicates of movie characters, like from some of my favorite movies, the Hocus Pocus ladies, the Sanderson sisters. Let's see, I did Edward Scissorhands. I am doing, I did Gamora, and then, Avatar. I did Avatar. Corpse Bride. I'm going to do a Jack and Sally. I'm so excited. So I've really pushed myself to do things that I like legitimately never thought I could do. I'm going to put this one on really quick because I'm hoping to use this for one of my Halloween looks, if I can figure out how to make it happen. But this purple gorgeousness, I'm planning to use this. So this is a free part, again, so you can pull it and part it however you want. You can see my little the wig cap behind there, so I just want to move it. But so I want to tell you guys, I know I posted about this. I'm going to make another like official post that you guys can share. Look at this. I mean, how pretty is that? It's so long. Like I said, it is a free part, so you can legitimately part wherever you want. It's so pretty. This actually comes in a rainbow color, so it's like pink, green, yellow, like a teal or whatever. It's so pretty. I can post pictures if you guys are interested in this unit. I can, like I said, post pictures and make it available to purchase. But okay, so what you ladies can do is I've decided to, sorry, I've played with it too much and now there's hair everywhere. Okay, so I've decided to do a giveaway. So I know that a lot of you are not in St. Louis or in Missouri where I live. Sorry, I look so silly. But I want to open this up to everybody. So I'm going to do a giveaway for a free wig, and I will choose the wig. But a giveaway if you all will share and go and like my pages. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, I'll make a post about it. But I have a YouTube page, Melissa Lips and Lash Love. If you go and like that page and take a screenshot of you subscribing to the page, post it on any one of my posts, that will get you an entry to win a free wig. Doing that on my YouTube, doing that on my Instagram, which is Lips and Lash Love, or Lips, Lash and Hair Love. You can actually find it at both. Subscribing or liking that page, screenshotting that, and putting that on any of my posts will earn you another entry. Sharing one of my groups, so either my group, my Instagram, my YouTube, or even my Twitter, if you share those to your Facebook or your YouTube or your Instagram or Twitter, you will earn 2 entries. So I am going to pick my winner on October 15th. I wanted to do this so that I can hopefully have it to you by October 31st in case you're planning to make it a Halloween wig or something like that. Yeah, I will make an official post so that you guys can share that post as well. If you invite friends into the group, let me know and I will give you an entry for that. If you don't screenshot and add it to a one of my posts, I don't have a way of really seeing that you've shared it or seeing that you've subscribed to my channels. If you don't have a YouTube and you subscribe, it does not notify me that you have subscribed. So make sure you screenshot it, make sure you post that, like I said, on any of my pictures or videos. Starting October 1st, possibly the last day in September, I'm going to start posting my 31 days of Halloween. So if you guys could share those, that would be so awesome. Like I said, each share of any video or picture or anything earns you a spot on an entry to win, and then sharing the actual page will earn you 2 entries. So again, I will post all of that. But holy cow, you guys, how freaking pretty is this purple? So I am going to hopefully make this into a Halloween look. And I don't know if you guys ever watched Futurama back in the day, but I did. I'm totally a dork with that kind of stuff. And I'm a kid at heart. So it has this woman, Leela, in there. And she's got one big giant eye in the middle of her forehead. And she's got purple hair. So fingers crossed she wears her hair up. Fingers crossed I can make that happen. Okay, I think we went over everything. We went over storage. Care. I always use wide tooth comb. Very low heat. Under 400 degrees. I say low heat, but it's still friggin' hot. Wide tooth comb, leave-in conditioner. You can use any kind of hair products you want in here. If you're, wanting to set it a certain way, you can spray it with hairspray. You can wash them. You can use synthetic hair shampoo and conditioner. Like I said, I recommend more like moisturizing shampoos and conditioners. You don't really need to blow dry. You can let them air dry. So if you ladies have any questions, please let me know. If you have friends that love wigs or might be into it, or if you, God forbid, have a friend that has cancer and needs to feel a little bit better, have them join the group. Let me know, and I will totally hook them up, because my heart breaks for women that are going through things like that. I just can't imagine. But I would love to help someone out that's really in need. So let me know, ladies. Thank you so much, ladies, for watching. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thank you so much for joining my group. Love you, girls.